As best-selling author Rick Warren pens in the opening line of his book, "It's not about you." I find that to be a very interesting line in light of business school, because so much of what we do is about us, right? Recruiting, gaining knowledge in classes, even self-awareness and lead. It's so much about learning about yourself to improve yourself. So today I want to talk to you about something that's a little bit outside of yourself. It's called microfinance. It's something I'm a big proponent of, I'm involved in. I actually just went to a speech by Dambisa Moyo, who spoke on her book Dead Aid, which is a very controversial yet popular book today about how Africa has received over $1 trillion of aid in 50 years, and yet in that time has not experienced growth or poverty alleviation the way that they expected to. So in its modern day form, microfinance was pioneered by a guy named Muhammad Yunus in India, and in the 1970s he was an economist at an Indian university. He started making microloans to people. Microloans being just small $50 to $100 loans to people in poverty. One, out of the goodness of his heart to help them, and two, as an experiment. And what he found was that these loans were, first of all, often paid back in full, and then second of all, these entrepreneurs who were given loans to start a business often operated under the same principles and were as successful as entrepreneurs who were educated at places like Chicago Booth. And that's that they could tell, you know what, if I'm going to be a shirt sewer or a tomato farmer, they could still tell where competition was. If there were too many competitors on one side of the street, they could just move to the other. Just common sense stuff. So since then, those small loans that Muhammad Yunus has created has grown into a portfolio of billions of dollars of loans to people in India. He's kind of the face of microfinance. And in 2005, he won the Nobel Peace Prize for his actions. And 2008 was considered the year of microcredit, another term for microfinance. So it's a very popular thing going on right now. Specifically, I'm involved with an organization called Hope International, which is a US-based microfinance organization that operates in 15 countries. It had 15 countries abroad. 80% of its loans are to women, because they found out that women are often the best way to get money back to the children because they're the caretaker. Two really cool things about Hope that I wanted to mention to you guys why I'm a supporter of it is one, Hope's a Christian microfinance organization. So Hope realizes that money is not necessarily the end-all be-all in life, and that there's other ways to bring people out of poverty, and that you can be rich and not necessarily be happy. So there's other things behind that. And then the second thing about Hope, which I think is really cool, is that they go to the toughest and the poorest places in the world. So Hope operates in Afghanistan, in the Congo, in China, in Haiti, places where governments are just very authoritative and there's not much freedom, and then also places where people are absolutely unbankable as considered by national banks. So that's my little spiel on microfinance. If you're interested, seriously, in learning more, talk to me. If you have summer aspirations, I can definitely show you the ropes or talk to people within Hope, and I'm sure there's opportunities for you. So, thanks for listening.